Okay.
I have unneeded helpers today I didn't ask for, so expect a lot of terrible fucking distractions. I'm going to start off with my VHS. I got 3 of them. Night after night, he kills, he kills, he kills. So I guess this is an old British horror movie. I don't think it's ever been on DVD, so I picked it up. It's got the flaps. A little beat up, oh well. I got a RoboCop ripoff. Looks hilarious. I also got The Vindicator coming on DVD, so I figured my RoboCop ripoff fucking week. Return of the Family Man. There's not an original Family Man. Again, another VHS. And then I guess I'll hop into my Blu-rays. The sequel to Piranha 3D. I thought Piranha 3D was fun. Stupid as hell, but fun. This one's by the guy who did Feast 1, 2, and 3, the son of Killjoy. This one's got Christopher Lloyd, Gary Busey, and David Hasselhoff, so I imagine pure shit. Except pretty much Christopher Lloyd's amazing. But Mad Monster Party was $10 at Walmart. I used to watch this movie all the time as a kid. I have the DVD. Haven't watched it. Bought the Blu-ray, but I won't watch it. But Beyond the Black Rainbow. This looked crazy, trippy, science fiction, horror, surreal nonsense. Looks crazy. I don't remember buying it. I'm just kidding. The Day the Dead Walk. This is actually AKA Beyond the Limits. This is an Olaf Edenbach movie. It's region free, so if you guys are interested, it's a really gory movie with kind of like 2 shorts in there. It's got some good torture scenes in it. I don't remember zombies being in it. I don't know why they're on the cover. Sleepwalkers Blu-ray. Probably Mick Garris's masterpiece besides Critters 2. Mick Garris, you know, makes all the TV Stephen King movies. But Sleepwalkers is a guilty pleasure. I used to love it as a kid. ZAAT. This is like, what? ZAAT. This looks like this Creature from Black Lagoon ripoff. It looked really funny, really bad. Killer Klowns from Outer Space Blu-ray. Who thought day and age there'd be Killer Klowns on Blu-ray? But I love Killer Klowns. Every time I hear Killer Klowns, that song pops in my head. What the hell's wrong with you guys? Well, now I'm going to go through my bootlegs. Deadly Games. What are you doing? Deadly Games. Slasher movie. Haven't watched it. And then I got 10 from Vance. He gave me a good deal on it, $5 a piece. The Paperboy. Never seen that cover for The Paperboy. Hauntedween. A really low budget movie here. I think there's actually going to be a DVD release shortly. The Hackers, which is a shot on video movie. The VHS would cost you an arm and a leg. The Laughing Dead. Shadow of Kilimanjaro. About killer baboons. I had to get Shakma, or I can't say that. Shakma? Sharkma? Well, I got the DVD coming from Germany, or I think Italy as well. Spain, actually. Didn't know there was actually an official DVD of it, so I got one after I got the bootleg. I tend to do that every time. Scary movie. I'd never heard of this movie in my entire life until this guy told me about it. But looks cool. The Dark, and this isn't The Dark with Richard Jekyll in it. This is a different one, I believe. Sleeping Car. This has David McNaughton in it from American Werewolf in London. Haven't seen that either. Seen parts of that. And 2 bootlegs of Deep Blood. Jaws ripoff I reviewed. Pretty hilarious movie. Joe D'Amato's Midlife Crisis. That's what I call it. And now time for the actual DVDs. I picked this up at Walmart because I have the Puppet Master box set, but I don't feel like opening it. This comes with Puppet Master 1 through 10. It was like $7.50. Now I can open this. Midnight Skater. This looks like fun crap. Dorm of the Dead. This guy's going to be at Wasteland, so I picked up one of his movies. I believe it's Donald Farmer, I'm not sure. The Victim with Michael Biehn. I love Michael Biehn. He's great in Tombstone and Aliens and The Terminator. So, and he's also in, that's The Victim. He's also in The Divide, which is a post-apocalyptic movie. I should have got the Blu-rays of these, but I guess I'll survive. That one looked really good. Against the Dark with Steven Seagal. Yeah. I actually would never ever buy this in my entire life, but it's the only Steven Seagal horror movie, and he kills a bunch of vampires in it, and it sounds hilarious. And I'm sure he doesn't even get a mark on him doing it. Night Trap. This movie has Michael Ironside and Robert Davi in it, and it's like a Mardi Gras killer going around. Looked interesting. It has a different name on VHS. I can't really remember what it's called. But then we have Shadow Zone, The Undead Express. This is another one I wanted to see. It's like a PG-13 vampire movie. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Then we have the William Castle collection. I've had my eye on this since the fucking late 60s. But we have 13 Frightened Girls, 13 Ghosts, Homicidal, Strait-Jacket, The Old Dark House, Mr. Sardonicus, The Tingler, which is the only one I've seen on here with Vincent Price. It's a great movie. And ZOTZ. Nice set. Didn't pay too much for it. Oh, this one is actually a Spanish import of I Was a Teenage Zombie. Last time I saw this movie, I was about 10 years old and don't remember a thing except it was really goofy and weird. Blast Fighter. And this is Lamberto Bava import here from AEW, Another World Entertainment. I also got a new a Swedish one coming too, which is the same print. I don't know why I have two of them. El Cerebro, aka The Brain. This is the Spanish import of the classic The Brain with David Gale. Really silly movie. I can't show the back because there's nudity. But yeah, there's a giant brain in it, and it's pretty bad. I remember as a kid watching it. The cover was awesome. It was like a giant brain floating in space, and you're like, that doesn't happen in the movie. But The Madness, which is, as I can't remember this guy, Joe Del Rezzadro, whatever, his name's ridiculous, long and Italian. He's in a bunch of Andy Warhol movies and that the Trash, Bad, and Heat trilogy. But yeah, this is, I can't never pronounce this guy's name, Fernando Del Leo. Yeah, this is Raro Films, great company. Deadwood Park, which is an Eric Stancy movie I have not seen. Picked this one up, got a pretty good price on it. Cecil B. Demented, haven't seen this movie in years, so I picked it up. Remember, it's a whole bunch of crazy film enthusiasts that are renegade filmmakers, and they're all obsessed with one particular director, and they all have the tattoos on them. It's pretty cool, and they kidnap a famous actress and try to make her be in this movie with them. Class of Nukem High Part 2. I kind of got excited for Return to Nukem High. Nukem High, the original Nukem High is one of my all-time favorite movies. So the trailer for 2 and 3 looks so bad, I never even wanted to see them. Even as like a 12-year-old kid, I was like, that looks like shit. But I finally went and bought Class of Nukem High 2. 3's on its way as well. Claude Atkinson, Where Evil Lives. Never even heard this movie in my entire life. Dildo Fondler, that's apparently what they're calling me right now. But Where Evil Lives, the promo release. And then Midnight Movies double features, The Phantom from 1,000 Leagues and The Beast with, what was that? 1 Million Eyes? That's a lot of freaking eyes. Yeah, those things are great. Then we have Slaughter Tales, which is by Jonathan Dickey. He's like a young little filmmaker on Facebook. I always see him on there posting stuff, but he actually produced a movie. Made a movie actually. It looks pretty cool. I have not got a chance to watch it. Savage Streets. This is the re-release. I have the original, but I picked this one up. Actually, my original's still sealed. I used to have a VHS, which was Vestron. This movie's actually a pretty good rape revenge movie. It's got Leanna Quigley in a small role, John Vernon, and of course, the infamous Linda Blair. And here we go, the home stretch here. We have The Dark Age, which is an Australian movie. I have not watched it, but it's got some crocodiles in it. Attack of the Killer Backpacks. This sounds really weird. It says vintage retro splatter horror. Yeah, sounds like it's right up my alley. This one, yeah. It is a Spanish film, and this is a German release of it with English subtitles in German. So, yeah, this is a Paul Naschy movie. It has a Frankenstein, a werewolf, a Dracula, and a mummy in it, so I could not resist. Abbott Costello Meet Frankenstein, which has Dracula and the Wolfman. I used to watch this all the time as a kid. I bought this to watch it around Halloween. Good movie. It's at Walmart. Then we got Teddy and Popularity Killer double feature, pretty cheap, from slasherstudios.com. I have not watched those. Some guy who kills people. I got into this and I couldn't finish it. Not because it's bad, because I got disrupted a lot, but what I saw was really, really funny and I really was enjoying it. But I'm going to finish it and I'll probably talk about that in a later video. Then we have the 5 DVD Collector's Edition of the Complete Hammer House of Horror from Synapse. I actually have the old editions of these. And I remember the short, particularly Silent Scream with Peter Cushing. And he puts Brian Cox in this like tomb, and he was an ex-Nazi and he enjoys torturing people. I remember that one being really great. And these used to always appear on Elvira's like horror tapes, the thriller tapes. And I saw a lot of those as a kid because I liked watching Elvira. And then we have Scream Theater Volume 3 and Volume 4. Volume 3 contains Don't Open the Door and Don't Look in the Basement. I have seen Don't Look in the Basement, and you know it's a pretty decent grindhouse, old type vintage, what's the word I'm looking for? Drive-in movie for sure. And then we have Scream Theater Legend of the Witches and City of the Dead. These are both by VCI, but that's my update. Hopefully I didn't destroy myself doing it. Have a good one.
Right,